September, 45 BC. Rome had seen many triumphs, but nothing like this. Julius Caesar had returned not just as a general, but as a god. The Via Sacra was a river of gold and blood. 40 elephants carried torches. Wagons piled high with Gallic treasure rolled past. The crowd roared so loud it shook the dust from the temples. In the center of it all, riding in the golden chariot, was Caesar. His face was painted red with vermilion, like Jupiter himself. And standing beside him, pale but composed, was Octavian. Max watched from the VIP stands, his eyes scanning the crowd for threats. He saw the adoration in the eyes of the plebs, but he also saw the cold, hard stares of the senators. "Look at him," Sylvia whispered, leaning close to Max. "The boy plays the part well. He waves like he was born to it." "He's riding a tiger," Max muttered. "If he falls off, he gets eaten." In the chariot, a slave stood behind Caesar, holding a golden wreath over his head. His job was to whisper a single phrase into the dictator's ear, over and over again, to keep him humble. "Memento mori," the slave whispered. "Remember, you are mortal." Leo heard it. He looked at Caesar, who was basking in the applause, ignoring the warning. Leo realized then that Caesar didn't believe he was mortal. He believed the hype, and that, Leo knew with a chilling certainty, would be his undoing. Not everyone cheered. In the Temple of Jupiter, Mark Antony stripped off his ceremonial armor and threw a goblet of wine against the wall. The boy sat on his right hand. Antony roared, "I've fought for him in Gaul. I bled for him at Pharsalus. And he puts that sick puppy in the chariot?" Cassius, his arm fully healed now but his pride still scarred, stepped from the shadows. "The boy is weak, General," Cassius hissed. "And his tutor, the stranger. He is the puppet master. Cut the strings." And the puppet falls. Antony's eyes narrowed. "No more accidents, Cassius. This time we use politics. We turn the Senate against the air." Max sensed the shift in the wind. The city was too quiet. The praise for Caesar was too loud, too forced. Using his G4 training, Max began to track the key players. One night, he followed Marcus Brutus to the villa of his mother, Servilia. He climbed the garden wall, hanging from a cypress branch to peer into the atrium. It wasn't a social call. A dozen senators were there. Cassius Longinus, the lean and hungry senator, not the gladiator, was speaking passionately. "He wants to be king." Longinus spat. "He will dissolve the Senate. We will be slaves to a tyrant." Brutus sat with his head in his hands. "He is my friend, Cassius. He is like a father to me." "Then you must choose," Longinus said, placing a dagger on the table. "Your father or Rome." Max slipped away, his heart pounding. He knew this. Every schoolchild knew this. The Ides of March. He sat in his study, staring at the flame of a candle. He had a duty to observe, not to interfere. But he had created this Octavian. If Caesar died, Leo would be thrown into a civil war that might consume him. Helena entered the room. She saw the burden on his shoulders. "You know something," she said. It wasn't a question. "I know that good men are about to do a terrible thing," Max said. "And I don't know if I should stop them." "If you stop the storm," Helena said, sitting beside him, "the heat will build until it burns everything. Sometimes the storm is necessary." Max decided to warn Leo, but not Caesar. "There is a plot," Max told him the next morning. "The Senate is moving against your uncle." Leo didn't look surprised. He didn't look scared. He looked calculating. "My uncle is blind," Leo said, rolling up a scroll. "He forgives his enemies. He invites them to dinner. He thinks his mercy makes him strong." "It makes him loved," Max argued. "It makes him dead," Leo corrected. "If he falls, Max, I will not make the same mistake. I will not forgive." Max looked at the boy he had pulled from the gutter. The transformation was complete. Gaius Octavius was ready.